Hey, it's Navy Dowdy here in the Midwest in the Chicago area in the great United States. This week, we're going to talk about the 2022 tax code adjustments, which are just out. But are they reliable? The Journal of Accountancy has just released these 2022 tax rates from the IRS. This is a lot of detail, so it's a little hard to absorb by just listening to it. So look at the writing that puts these down so you can read them. The 2022 standard deduction will be $12,950 for single taxpayers and married individuals filing separate returns, $25,900 for married taxpayers filing jointly, and $19,400 for heads of household, which for 2021 were $12,550, $25,100, and $18,800 respectively. Other changed amounts for 2022 arranged by code section order include unearned income of minor children, or the kiddie tax. For tax years beginning in 2022, the amount used to reduce the child's net unearned income is $1,150. Maximum capital gains 0% rate goes up to $83,350 taxable income for married couples filing jointly, and $41,765 for single taxpayers and married individuals filing separately, $55,800 for heads of household, and $2,800 only for an estate or trust. Maximum capital gains 15% rate goes up to $517,200 for joint returns or surviving spouses, $258,600 for married individuals filing a separate return, and $488,500 for heads of household, $459,750 for all other individuals, and $13,700 for an estate or a trust. The alternative minimum tax exemption amount is $118,100 for joint returns or surviving spouses, and $75,900 for single individuals. Another example of the marriage penalty: $59,050 for married individuals and $26,500 for estates or trusts. Certain expenses of elementary and secondary school teachers, the maximum deduction is a whopping $300. Cafeteria plans, the dollar limitation for voluntary employee salary reductions for contributions to health flexible spending arrangements is $28.50. Section 199A deduction for qualified business income. This will affect a lot of people. The threshold amount is $340,100 for married couples filing jointly, and $170,050 for married individuals filing separately, and $170,050 for all others. The phase-in range amount is $440,100 for married couples filing jointly, and $220,050 for married individuals filing separately, and $220,050 for all others. Interest on education loans phases out with modified adjusted gross income, or MAGI, exceeding $70,000, or $145,000 for joint returns, and is completely phased out at MAGI of $85,000 or $175,000 for joint returns. Limitation on use of cash method of accounting. For those of you that have a really lot of income, the gross receipts test of Section 448C is also applicable to several other business provisions, is met if the average annual gross receipts for the last 3-year period ending with the 2022 tax year do not exceed $27 million. Foreign earned income exclusion. The exclusion amount is $112,000. Unified credit against the state tax. The basic exclusion amount for decedents dying in 2022 is $12,060,000. $12,060,000. Annual exclusions for gifts. The first $16,000 of gifts to any person are not included in taxable gifts under Section 2503 made during 2022. That's up from $15,000 in 2021. Now, usually when this information is released each year, it is a done deal. However, this year the IRS has cautioned that with legislation pending in Congress that might affect 2022 tax returns, taxpayers should consult future IRS guidance to determine if the adjusted amounts in Revenue Procedures 2021-45 will remain applicable in 2022. This, like so much of the tax code and almost everything else it seems over the last couple of years, seems to be fluid until further notice. I'm Navy Dowdy, and remember, financial fitness can be beneficial to your wealth.